everybody. Good evening. Evening. That is everyone. All the yes. Yeah, all the visual novels. Would you look at that? Hi, Yumi. Hi, typical troll fan. Hello, good evening. Hope everyone had a good Wednesday. God's right seat, Yumi, Arc Isaac, J.R. Albus, thank you for the member to Tante. Hi, Bora. Hooray! Yeah, so I finished. See, I opened it at some point in time. See? I finished this one, so now I'm playing the sequel one. 5 hours Tsukihime. Oh, I don't know about that. I'll probably go to like midnight as per usual. Okay, let us peruse my album since it's been a while since we perused through my wonderful, wonderful album. By the way, that new... Is that ASMR? I didn't even title it ASMR. We don't speak of that though. Yeah, nothing ever happened, you see. Yeah, I'm sure it's okay to share, right? Well, yeah. Okay, so there's one ending I want to show you guys. Ignore everything else. This is the important one. This is the ending where they both die together. Isn't that so romantic? They died like this. Look at that. First stuff. He like that. And like, he protected her and and then they both got stabbed. Tragedy so peak. Yeah, anyway. I don't know if there's anything else I really wanted to show. This, she almost died. But she didn't exactly die. Thank you for the 85 stream streak. God's right seat. 20 stream streak from typical troll fan. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Only 20. Yeah, this is childhood. He like bit someone's throat. Like a vampire. Okay. Okay. Your morning streak, your morning stream. Morning! I didn't even stream that early in my morning stream. Like 11 AM, 10:30 was like my earliest. Like... Most people would be awake at that time, right? Unless you're a complete degenerate, sleeping at 8 in the morning. I don't know. How many hours of sleep do you get every day, typical troll fan? How are you not awake at 10 AM? Now, if I stream at 8 AM, yes, I would agree. That's too early. But no, it's not that early. That a bath scene? Yeah. Yes. Okay, fine. You can blame Nintendo for that one. Nintendo made me wake up at 6 in the morning. That is true. 6 a.m. 6:30? What was that Nintendo Direct stream at? Like 6:30 a.m. I remember that. I already forgot I did that though. Okay, hopefully the stream's okay. Okay, that's okay. Lewd? That's not lewd. That's just romance. I don't know. Relationship? I don't know. What people do, I guess. I don't know. Let's look at it some. I'm kidding. We're not gonna look at it deeply. But... This one was like where he made me unbutton his shirt. Okay, nothing like that lewd really happens. It's like more suggestive in the games rather than straight up lewd. It's just suggestive. Mostly. What's this one? Oh yeah, my god, this one! I love this scene, actually! I love this one! The girl died. This one was my favorite ending! So the girl died in the end. And then, towards the end, it's hinted that like he lives, but he's in a state where he's just doing anything he needs to make sure the family is okay, and then he's gonna join her soon. Basically, like he does all this red stuff. I know. my otome of choice and favorite ones are the ones with the straight up blood in it. Ah! Yeah. I've also been reading manga, romance manga recently, and the majority of what I've read also features blood. Man, I can't help. I like the tragedy stuff, man. Okay. Yes, your game volume, yes. We're going back to reading this. I think when was the last time you even read this? How do I... Where's the menu? Oh my god, January. Oh my gosh. It's been so many months. Hi, Sneaky Taco. Hello. Here be Milady. Okay, dear Alvarez. Hello. Hi, Sneaky Taco. We're reading the end tonight. No, there is implied stuff and Tinami, but it's like they don't show it. It's more like, oh, he like, I don't know, he brought me to the bed or whatever and stuff. We stayed the night together, but they don't really see it. It's like suggested. I was talking about my Otome game I played and stuff. Huh. Giggles. Okay. We just started chapter 8. We finished chapter 7 last time. Let's see how long. I think this one might be a little long. The estate was our playground back then. The forest as deep and vast as the ocean. A house that looked more like a castle. Each day a new adventure would unfold in our kingdom. There was so much to explore. As a flashback, every day was fun. We had no idea we'd ever grow up. Doing the same things day in, day out, never getting bored. How are you, guys? Right, see it? I shall Thank you for the game. I have some game called I didn't install it though. Maybe I'll try it tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Thursday. Alright, I didn't even install it. Expedition 33? It looks like it says turn-based. It looks pretty, graphically. Hopefully my computer is okay. It says recommended. I have the exact one. So, we'll see. It says turn-based. Reactive turn-based? I'm not sure what that means. Looks cool. It's interesting. Turn-based but not anime style, basically. Which isn't very common for me to play, I guess. It's new, so it's a new game we could try. I don't often play new games. But let's see. There is one game. Let me take 200. Which game? Might take 200 hours. What game would that be? We were just children. Playing, yelling like puppies. We got along. Very meta. Black Souls? Am I even allowed to say the name of that game out loud? Meta? Is the title of the game Meta? Meta? What's meta about it? What? Meta? Meta Flux? M4Ri Replicas? Metal Gear? Solid Snake Eater? I just typed in the word meta. I did? Metal Gear? Meta Gear? Metaphor? Oh, that one, bro. I'm like not even like done with that game. It is so hard. For me anyway, on normal mode. And I haven't opened it for in a while. But I don't think I'm gonna open it anytime soon. Let me like get some other games out of the way. I say this as I add new games to my list. But I think I want to finish Dot Hack GU. We're close, I guess. We have 2 more volumes left. And this game is shorter than the other games. How dare you, Duluth! That's rude! That's worse than my insults I made on YouTube. Just 3 hours. Yeah, but I'm playing it. Well, actually, this game isn't particularly hard, so I don't know. Maybe. Hi, Bistro. I just started, but I know. Yeah, I think Dot Hack will probably be the one I'm gonna finish soon, followed by what else am I close to? I'll go back after that. Go back to what's that game called again? Tales. Tales. Oh, how many hours has been Tales like races? I haven't opened that since March. Wait, I only have 22 hours in that game. But I'm definitely further, I think so, than Metaphor. So, probably Metaphor later. Oh yeah, I can't forget Final Fantasy IX. so many jrpgs, and I'm in no rush to finish Xenosaga. That'll probably take us another year. I would hope not. So far I'm doing okay for the first 2 hours of the game. No immediate suffering just yet. I won my first boss fight. Akiha was always there when I looked for her. I would wave at her and she'd get all embarrassed and hide. Yeah, the same as always. The estate was our playground back then. Oh, oh. Oops. A forest as deep and vast as the ocean. A house that looked more like a castle. Each day a new adventure would unfold in our closed little world. There's so much to explore. Thanks for the 3 streams, Shikino. I wake up from a peaceful slumber. The morning light pulled me from my deep sleep. My dream. I feel like I dreamed of something long ago. Those horrendous things that assault my vision when I open my eyes. My head feels like it's going to split open at the temples. The sun bathed. Wait, it's a clear day. The sun bathes the garden in such a vivid light that I can even spot it from my bedroom. Rays of achingly bright sunlight illuminate every nook and cranny of my surroundings. My glasses, as I try to extend my hand to take them from beside my pillow, but notice something strange. There's no sensation in my arms or legs. I can clearly think of what I want them to, but the signal doesn't seem to reach. It's like I've got locked in syndrome. Hello, killer. Oops. I suffer. I suffered a time in silence, unable to even close my eyelids. The sunlight begins to soften. Feelings return to my arms and legs. Okay, that's weird. Taking a deep breath, I finally managed to get my glasses to seal away that sight. Exhaling, I free myself from the bed's confines at last. That was nothing of note. It happened all the time during my stay in the hospital. Whenever I was exhausted, my vision would go blurry, my limbs would become paralyzed, my appetite would totally disappear too. This is just what happens if I spend too much time looking at things with my naked eyes. But this time was different. I think I could see them more clearly than I used to. The lines on the buildings have always seemed thin to me. It's rare for them to be that distinct. That was once just a lingering headache, now feels like I took a bullet to the brain. I remember what Master once told me. She said my eyes could end up attracting unpleasant things. Arcade also said not to use my eyes too much. That doing so would destroy my mind. This is what I got. This is what I get for involving myself with vampires. Not only do I have to face danger when I fight them, but now I've invited danger into my everyday life. Though there's no use dwelling on it, I knew this was going to happen when I decided to help Arcade. Yeah, I can handle this much at least. Sitting around and doing nothing wouldn't be productive anyway. There's no stopping until Soya is free of vampires. I'm only helping because I want to protect our Akiha and the other people I care about. Alright, I quickly get out of bed, trying to clear my head of any unpleasant thoughts. I should get changed and thank Hisui for last... Huh? Come to think of it, Hisui isn't here. It's a little after 7. Oh, the volume is a bit louder for me. Yeah. It's a little after 7. Hisui would usually be here to wake me up. I wonder if she overslept. Maybe she had something more important to do. I'm curious about what might have diverted her attention. But it's clearly none of my business. There's not much time to spare. So I'll just get into my uniform and head downstairs. Huh? Oh, memories of yesterday's events hit me the moment I opened the door. Sometimes I amaze even myself. The fact that I managed to forget all about something as disastrous as yesterday has me genuinely concerned for my own well-being. The worries about my mental health can wait until after surviving what comes next. I stand there, open the door, frozen like a sculpture, unable to venture outside. I don't think the white lady is here. Meanwhile, isn't it just her sister? His sister? Akiha is seated on the sofa. Just like she was last night. Kohaku is standing behind her as usual. Up until now, Akiha had always greeted me with a "Good morning, Shiki." But today, she won't even look my direction. Needless to say, this is all because I left her last night without explaining anything about our Quaid. It almost looks like she's just lounging, but animosity is radiating from her every pore. You could cut the tension with a knife. Good morning, Shiki. Would you like a cup of tea before breakfast? I guess Kohaku doesn't have to worry about any of this. Good morning, Kohaku. I'll save the tea for another time. I returned Kohaku's greeting and entered the parlor properly. Akiha side-eyes me as I timidly cross the room. Can't let myself cave to her silent intimidation. It's times like this when a person's resourcefulness is truly put to the test. Ah, shoot. How do I save? Auto? No, not auto. Serve. Save. Sure. Greet her with a plenty... Oh, sure, just say hi. Apologize immediately. Just say hi already. I greet her. With cheer. First things first, I have to do something about the energy in this room. At this point, I don't think I'll get anywhere with my usual attitude, so it's time to try something new. Good morning, my darling Akiha. Lovely day, isn't it? I pair my greeting with a light-hearted chuckle. That's so cringe of you. Try hard. Abort! Abort! Akiha's glare only intensified. Tough crowd, huh? I'm gonna get a hernia. What's a hernia? I'm gonna get a hernia if this goes on any longer. Well then, I believe it's time I break my fast. I turn my heel, make for the door, just as I do. Shiki. Akiha's positively glacial voice stops me dead in my tracks. I'd like to have a talk with you before you eat. Please, take a seat on the sofa. Her tone makes it apparent that resistance is futile. I've dug my own grave, and I do believe this may be my last day on Earth. Now that flight is off the table, my only option is to fight. Fine. Though I'd appreciate it if we could make this quick. I quietly sit down on the sofa across from Akiha. Kohaku prepares a cup of tea for me as I do. That's a nice looking cup. She's giving out a positive vibe that helps cheer me on just a tad. Of course, Akiha may be the head of the family, but she's still my little sister. I don't think this will be totally one-sided. I take a sip of my tea and meet Akiha's gaze. What is it you want to talk about? Did you have sexual relationships with that woman from last night? He wishes. Eesh, I'm lucky I didn't burn myself. Akiha's first pitch was an unbelievable fastball. She's quite blunt. I thought I was gonna choke on my tea for a second. Are you listening to me? Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear. Then please answer my question. I want you to tell me about the woman in as much... Why am I like how I'm like not even looking at her eyes at this point. Without lying, but tread carefully. Then you're asking the impossible. I warned you to tread carefully. Did I not? Wait, so that was a warning? How am I supposed to answer when this feels like a trick question? What's the trick question? To my awareness? No sexual thing happened. Right? I mean, we killed her, but that is not sexual by any means. What was that? You're mumbling. Speak up now. Just what is your relationship with that woman? I'm helping her kill vampires. We're partners, friends. At this point, red stuff. Friends who meet each other that late at night. While it's not my place to comment who you'll someday choose to share your company with, you're still a student. Just think, what would people say if they knew that the eldest son of the Tono family was cavorting around every night with some strange woman? They call me a Sigma. I don't know about you. I think I would only look good for the family. So that's what Milly's relationship with Arcade looks like to her. Yeah, she is flesh. Wait, Akiha. Wait, let me explain. We don't have that kind of relationship. I'm only helping her look for something. Once she finds it, I'll never see her again. You two seemed quite close to me. Did you mean to imply that I was incorrect? Yes, actually. Is your relationship merely temporary transaction of means to an end? Akiha's gaze is ice cold. All I'd have to do is say yes, and that would be the end of this conversation. But something is holding me back. It's true that we're both getting something out of a partnership, but I also don't want to admit that that's all there is to it. Well, we're not super close, but I don't think it's right to describe our Just say we're not super close, but you want to be close. Although, she'd probably slap us, huh? I don't think it's right to describe our relationship as just a transaction. Thank you for the follow, M4Ri. Indeed. I've never seen you so flustered before. I couldn't believe that my brother, who I can't get to take anything seriously, would act like that. I wasn't flustered per se. I just didn't think she'd show up at my house all of a sudden. Is that so? She seemed quite patient as she waited for you. She gives me a sidelong glance, obviously trying to imply something. It looks like Akiha's fully convinced that Arcade and I are dating. I'm sure he'd like that very much. Do you think that this remake, when they come up with the second volume, isn't a sister around or no? I think so, right? You already know what I'm gonna do next time it comes out. Whenever that comes out. Sips my drink. Please don't misunderstand the situation. I only met her because I killed her. I sliced her to bits and pieces. Oh yeah, but before I killed her, I followed her. I stalked her to her house. Because the bloodlust in me, it called. Basically. Because I killed her. I stopped myself before she shoots herself. There's no reason for Akiha to know. It's not like she'd believe me anyway. Though, I also can't think of another explanation. All I can manage is some half-hearted mumbling. If you won't give me an adequate answer, then I'll change the question. Thank you for the follow, the great right. You keep referring to this young woman as simply her. But what exactly is her name? Arcade is her name. I see. And you must have met her somewhere outside of school. Suya High does not have any foreign exchange students. Akiha is right. We don't have any exchange students. But why does she even know that? So, where did you meet this woman? Just in town. It was a coincidence. A coincidence, you say? Then she was the one who initiated contact? No, I guess that was me. If by initiate contact you mean murdered Cole's blood, she tracked me down after that. I'm the one who started it. And why did you reach out to her? She was a beautiful lady, what can I say? You didn't know anything about her. Or did you have an ulterior motives from the start? Akia's interrogation is mercilessly precise. With every question, she's closing in on the truth. She's got me like a deer in headlights. And if this goes any further, I won't be able to lie my way out of it. It sucks to do it this way, but I don't have any other choice. I have to end this in whatever way I can. There's nothing going on between us, okay? Even if there was, it wouldn't be any of your business. I may be the eldest, but it's not like I'm actually part of the family, so I don't see how what I do would affect our standing or whatever. It's cowardly T's being disowned is my argument, but I can't think of another way to get Akiha to back off. Akiha narrows her eyes for a moment and then takes a deep breath as she stands. Huh? That's weird. I was expecting another sharp-tongued retort, but instead she looks away. I don't want to have to say this either, but there's something unpleasant about that woman. If it were anyone else, I would submit that you are correct, but where does it leave me if this is who you'll open up to? For some reason, Akiha bites her lip in frustration as she speaks. What's with you, Akiha? This doesn't seem like you at all. Forget it. By all means, do as you please. Oh, okay. Ooh, I like that angle. Akiha exits the parlor with an uncharacteristically heavy steps. Oh, that was horrible of you. Think about how she feels. If you're going to bring home a girlfriend, at least bring someone a little more. Hey! They just insulted our Quaid. What's wrong with her? Like, they don't like blonde characters, huh? Is it 'cause she's blonde? That would make it easier for her to accept. What's wrong with her? What was weird about her? I don't get it. Kohaku leaves a heavy sigh and chases after Akiha. Yeah, I like Akiha though. Oh well, in this game there's like only two routes. Arcade and the other blue hair girl. Yankee, she doesn't even like sit down like a Yankee. She has blonde hair. It's because she has got blonde hair. He sees me off as when I leave the mansion. I'm a little worried about Akiha, but I don't think running after her would have helped, considering the root of her anger is Arcade. Though I feel bad, I'll have to wait until this vampire business is over. I wonder though. I've never really thought about it before, but Is telling her everything an option? Is telling her everything an option? She may not believe me, but maybe I should tell her about the vampires. They do endanger all of Soya after all. Let's see. Maybe I could say it's just something I saw on the internet. I'll take my phone out of my pocket as I walk. It wouldn't make for the most credible source, but I could write everything I know on some message board. Any interpretation will be up to the reader. Yelling at people to try to get them to believe you'll only have the opposite effect, but if it's on the net, it may at least reach urban legend status. Hello? You there? Got a second? Huh? I stopped. Turning around. Who are you? I've never... This dude looks like that dude from Fire Force. Have you guys seen Fire Force before? It's because of his hairstyle. It reminds me of that one science. The dude with a white coat. I don't know if you guys seen Fire Force. It reminds me of him. Are you talking to me? Only the first season. There's a dude with white coat. I forgot what his point is in the plot, but he had hair like this and a white coat. Yeah, do you see anyone? Who are you? Are you police? He's got a point. At most, the road leading to Tono Mansion may see a couple cars. Hi, Alice. Thanks for the raid. How was you just chatting stream? Hello, raiders. Hi, Alice. How are you? Hope you had fun. How was stream? Don't check out Alice, my VTuber sibling. Hello. And hick. I'm playing a visual novel. Hi, Linares. Hi, Alice. Hi, Frost. Good evening, everybody. Hope you guys had a cozy time over at Alice's stream. Yeah. I don't know what else to say for raids. I'm terrible at raids. Raid response. Hi. Hi, I'm Mari. I'm playing a visual novel called Tsukihime. Hi. Yeah. I had pictures on my tummy earlier, full of red stuff. You know, my favorite. Hi, Shinigami Ryan. Hello. Me and a housekeeper. Yeah, you just came out of the giant. I'm not a pro bully. I'm pro RP-er, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. Employees or something. Okay. Oh, it'd be awesome for you. Yeah, here, let's I'll practice my positive affirmation. Hi, Alice. Thank you for the raid. I love you so much. Mwah! I love you so much. Hi. What else? Yeah. Alice Gadaisky. Actually, that's literally all I know about. Yeah, that's literally that's all I know. It needs work on. Wanna earn some quick cash, kid? What? Why would I talk to you about my own family? I keep my distance. This dude's weird. It's not because of his overly casual way of talking bothers me. I'm actually more scared of how serious he is. It's like every word is carefully crafted to ensure I let my guard down. Ah, you got me pegged for some paparazzo, huh? You look like a crazy person. Look at the darkness in his eyes. Soulless. Yeah. I really want to know about the eldest son. Dude's apparently— Hey, I'm literally that guy! Dude's apparently only just come home. We ain't got pics of the guy yet. So, if you know anything about that, what he looks like, his favorite foods, the kind of girls I'd love some— Ouch! The man hops on his side, holding his crotch. Oh my god! Dude, he's hot. Oh, you look like you could be Arquade's brother! Wanna be my brother-in-law? Guys, I would. Also, he looks like Saber or Altoria. This is the color and the eye color, the hair color and the eye color. But I guess that's just Nasu art style. I don't know. Would. I'm gonna bring you. Wanna visit my mansion? He does look like a male. Yeah, he does. But maybe that's just Nasu's style. I don't know. Did you forget your brain at home, dumbass? You're clearly talking to the kid himself. This must be the brains of the party. There's a child with him. Behind the man is a boy that looks about 12 years old. Bro, he looks older than that. I'd still take him home though. Wanna go to my mansion? I'm in my harem. He must be the one who kicked him in the balls. Wait, for real? This dude ain't even the slightest bit— what? Borgors. That's not how you pronounce it. In a bit Borgoise. Burgers. The hell's that supposed to mean? You can tell someone's got money just by looking at him? What, is he supposed to carry a rich guy badge or something? Not he's mine! I already called dibs, Alice! I'm mine! Come on, mine! I claim first! Share? Huh, what's that word? I'm not in my dictionary. No, I mean, he just doesn't seem like one of those guys who spends all day counting the cash. Bro, what? He's got like the stereotypical views of rich people, I guess. He watched too many movies. You know? That's supposed to be a jab at my old man. You got some fluffing balls, Ando. Hold up. Oh, I like this guy. I hope we don't kill him. He's so attractive though. What is happening? Look at his color scheme. Actually, I just like red jackets. Maybe I should call the cops. Hey, don't go call the cops yet. Why do kids these days always jump to that man? Come on here. Why would I go to you? You're suspicious. I look at my phone already halfway through dialing. He's so ready to call a car. Now he looks like Kid Gilgamesh kind of with longer hair. What was Kid Gilgamesh's thing in Fate FGO? Kid Gilgamesh? You know Gilgamesh in FGO? Oh, let me see what he looks like again. A little bit, kind of. But then again, it's just the blonde hair and Nasu's art style, I guess. I think it's literally just the art style. It's just like he just looks like it. Blonde hair. They all look the same. Kid Gil, yeah. Leo. Who's Leo? Fade Extra? I guess it's the color scheme a little bit. The hairstyle is kind of different though. I was playing it though. Actually, I only streamed it once. Fade Extra. I think I saw him. He's in the fight. Wait, the Melty Blood? Is that the one? The man's holding out a black ID. It made me first time seeing, but I still recognize it as a badge. Hi, Sis Fearlessly. I just saw that. Are you a detective? That's right. I'm Yugo Ando. I'm the detective for Division 1 for the Metropolitan Police's Department of Investigation. And they still didn't let me inside yesterday. Can you believe it? I just want to talk to you a little. Wait, I just want to talk a little, but they kept saying I need an appointment. So I've been staking out here instead. Hi, Mari-chanda. Hello. I've never seen a more suspicious detective in my life. Still though, regardless of whether the badge is real, I'd like to know more about why he's staking out my house. What should I do? Who is the dude on the right? I need more info on that dude over there. I'll ask. They'll probably kill me. I try to figure out what they're doing. Unless I find out what they're after. I won't know how to deal with them. What he looks so cool though. I like his expression. You know, I've been playing a lot of Otome games. I would plop him in my Otome game. Not the dude on the left though. It's a guy. He says a guy. Hello, Sai-chan. Hi, I'm Mari-chan. How are you? Huckman, I'm just reading a visual novel called Tsukihime. Hope you've been well. Works for a church? You know, maybe. There is one. I was playing my Otome. There's a church, right? And there's a dude that's like a priest. But it's hinted he's like really old. But he's a Shota looking dude. And he's got blonde hair and green eyes. Except like his hair's curlier and he wears like a robe. But the way he talks like an old man. And he talks like once many years ago there were wolves here. But they're like he talks as if he's a god or something. I don't know. Dude's kind of weird. Hi, Fluffy Dog. Thank you for the 7 stream streak. He's blonde, white, blue eyes. Wait, what are you here for? Hey, introduce me to the kid! The fire near the station. The security force that cordoned off the area. And the day after, a subsidiary of theirs. They've already gone, but I'd like to talk with the person in charge. You got a phone number or anything? Why are you asking me? I wasn't aware. I'm sorry, but I don't know anything. Aren't you the eldest son? Bruh, I was like basically disowned. So the rumors that your little sis is running a show are true? Why are we talking about this? Are you trying to imply that the Tono group was behind the fire? Nah, nothing like that. You have to be crazy. That was anything other than stunt. Then why would you bring it up? That's kind of a different issue. I guess there's no harm telling you since you're part of them. You probably already know anyway. Huh? Something weird was found in rubble yesterday. We don't really know what to call it. Even the forensic squad didn't have a clue, but the Tonos own the land, don't they? Our records show that Makihisa Tono purchased the land at well above market price beyond around 10 years back. Can you tell me anything about that? Why would he buy prime real estate in front of the station and then have it turn? He do whatever he want with it. I don't know. Makihisa is dead. Is that all? Could you connect me with your sister? I've been upfront about who I am and what I'm after. I need a lawyer. I'm sorry, but my sister is very busy. Now please leave. If you'd like to speak with her, you'll need to make an appointment with the appropriate channels. I turned my heel and sat down. Now I know what they're after. Well, I don't know the details. There's no one letting such a shady detective meet with Akiko. Hey. A higher-pitched voice calls out to me. I was planning on ignoring him since he's with the weird detective. Something about the boy's voice makes me hesitate. What? God, he sounds nice though. I'm not simping. I don't know. I know you think. Hey. I know you think you're being righteous or whatever, but take a look at the reality. If you want to die a human's death, now's the time to pull out. Excuse me? Is he a vampire? That gets what it's daytime. Did he say a human's death? Wait, who added that? Bull rat. What are you trying to say? You heard me! Shit for brains! No skin off my nose if you bite it, cause you wouldn't listen. We're leaving. Oh man, I don't mind if he actually kills me though. I'm starving. So buy me some cake. One of those cheesy ones with a bunch of honey. Oh my god, he has a sweet tooth. Whatever you say, boss. Can't believe I came all this way to Japan just to babysit a spoiled brat. Oh my god. He's an interesting character. Man! Oh, come back! Looks like the mansion was under police surveillance. And they said something about the land north of the station being owned by the Tono family. Nah, it's not coincidence. That is interesting detail, I guess. The only reason the place collapsed is because Arcade acted before thinking. And there's no connection between what happened near the station and who owns the land. I gulped, the apprehension rising in my throat. Pulling myself together, I begin my long descent. Huh. The rest of my day has been normal so far. Fourth period, social studies. Our teacher recites a dry textbook material in front of the room. As I listen to the lecture, I take full advantage of my window seat and stare at my reflection. I can't focus. It's not that the lesson is boring. I just can't wrap my head around everything that's happened outside of school. Fire that claimed us so many lives, a vampire terrorizing our home. How can he sit in class while knowing the truth about all this? He's gonna fall asleep. The answer's obvious. I'm abnormal. Most people would rather lock themselves in their homes or run away. Yet here I am, trying to have a normal life. Trying to convince myself that vampires aren't worth giving up the life I've led up until now. But the truth is, I'd feel guilty giving this up. Whoa. It makes me think, oh yeah, wait, was that his name? The creepy guy with the bandages. Goto Psyche. To put in his terms, education is an investment in one's future. Abandoning the future is for a little safety now. Would be getting my priorities backwards. Besides, I'm living on Tono family's dime. I owe it to them at least to show up to school. And it's not just my duty, but it's my obligation. I don't know if I'm being overly compliant or stubborn. Or just stupid. Master told me to become a person who does what he thinks is right. I intend to follow her advice. Having a normal life like this is part of that too. I squint my eyes at the sun filtering through the window. There's only 20 minutes left until the end of 4th period. 5th period will be my last class for today. My thoughts drift to how long I'll be working arcade once night falls. The face in the window's reflection smiles back at me. I have a stupid grin off my face. Our nighttime patrols aren't for fun, so why am I smiling like an idiot? I don't know. Is it cause he saw- is she outside? Jeez. There's gotta be a limit to my daydreaming. I've even started hallucinating about her now. I can practically see her gracefully crossing the schoolyard. May he likes her so much, guys. Wait, are you freaking kidding me? I lean over to get a little better look. Careful not to interrupt class to be noticed, for that matter. Please tell me my eyes are playing tricks on me. Nope, not a hallucination. Regrettably, I'm still sane. Any way you cut it, this is reality. So the question becomes whether that damn vampire has gone completely bonkers. What am I supposed to do? What is she planning? Will my school life be able to survive if I leave her unsupervised? I should be fine. Just wait till class ends. Calm down. Everything's okay. The other students haven't noticed that I don't hear any nearby classes making a fuss. Thankfully, it looks like she's only visible from this classroom. This goddamn weapon of mass destruction. Cradling my head, I curse her with all my heart. But that isn't gonna help me fix this mess. There's 20 minutes until lunch. I can't even imagine the chaos she would wreck with that much time on her hands. Bro, just do your class. Hello, Bato. Hello. Intercept. No, she's fine. Focus on your class. It's only 20 minutes. What's she gonna do? She's just gonna stand here. Right? She's not an enemy. I'm the kind of person who knows what they can and can't do. I have a firm grasp of my limitations. What can one human do in the face of overwhelming force of destiny? Bro, he's overthinking it! She's not gonna destroy the school. You got 20 minutes, you're fine. One day, only one can pray. You know, I totally love social studies. I direct all my attention to class. We're just getting global environmental issues that came to the forefront in the early 2000s. So, from what I'm getting, humans are, oh my god, what? Unlikely to use up the resources available on Earth, but environmental change is a whole other story. No matter what we do, the planet will survive. Us humans, however, will find it more and more difficult to live here as the temperatures and ecosystems change. Even if I let my own room get cluttered, the rest of the house would still be perfectly livable. I'd get kicked out if I lose my place to live, but it's just me who'd suffer. Yeah, that makes sense. Hello, Blade. Lectures aside, what is a growing sense of dread I feel despite having been so completely focused on class. I finally found it! That took forever! All these rooms look exactly the same. The intruder laughs bashfully as she approaches the podium. What do you think you're doing? We're in the middle of class. The teacher's taken aback, but still manages to scold the intruder. I'm proud of our teacher, truly a model for the students. Except... we've been waiting for you. Here are your materials. The teacher casually hands her the textbook to the intruder and exits the room. A commotion rises in the classroom. Amidst the furor. Students pull out their phones and start chattering away on the message boards in excitement. WTF is going on? Mommy just straight up left LMAO. And you know who this is? She smells incredible. Me like pretty lady. Me like you, the pretty lady. Oh, she a pretty lady. Oh. Oh my gosh, she's so close to me. She's so hot. God damn, horrendous this class. First Miss Noel, now this. What is up with our school? Whatever God brought her here is a man of culture. She's got guts showing up in the middle of class, though. Seriously. They... Hey! They don't understand the danger they're in. Nah, they're fine. Hi everyone, I'm your guest speaker, Arumi. Thank you so much for having me. Though, maybe the crisis awareness isn't the issue here? I push against the back of my chair, slide down to the floor, and creep my way to the rear exit of the classroom. Everyone's so focused on the woman at the store at the front of the classroom that they didn't even notice my escape. Oh dear. There's no doubt about it. She must be using her mystic eyes. I just write stuff on a blackboard, right? Social studies. Oh, like the study of societies. Well then, I'll take this opportunity to do a special lecture on Ramp. Now hold on just a second. I want to hear about it. But that's probably exactly what she wants. There's 10 minutes to lunch. Hey, Shiki isn't here. He ran away. The coward. I make for my goal as quickly and calmly as I can manage. Behind the gym, away from prying eyes, there shouldn't be any students or teachers around here. And now I wait. Hey! What are you running away from? I came all the way here for you. I thought you were the kind of person to take any threat head on. Now that the destroyer has taken the bait, I can call this crisis safely averted. No, I feel like I'm in danger. I'm running. It depends on the kind of danger, of course, but I can leave that part out. Anyway, I'm the one who should be angry, Miss Arquade. I thought you said you wouldn't get involved with human society, and that you'd avoid standing out more than necessary. Who the hell was that? You stood in front of my entire class. Are you even taking this vampire hunting thing seriously? Of course I am. How could you ask me that, you dummy? I even disguised myself. I did not stand out. Yeah, she just put glasses on. You disguised yourself? You mean those glasses? She's even more a monster than I thought. Yeah, exactly. I did some research last night to try and understand you better. Schools means teachers. And teachers mean glasses. I have no idea why anyone would wear them. But anyway, how do I look? Hey, I wear glasses. As in cheeky. But I also wear glasses. A visceral grunt rises from the depths of my being as she shows off her glasses. Damn this vampire. It isn't fair. I was so ready to rip her a new one, but one look at her, my wrath just melts away. Down bad. Well, fine. I get it. I'll listen to what you have to say. But no more Miss Arumi. I'm confiscating those glasses. Superman? Maybe? Thank you for the follow, Supreme Crib. Hello. I take the weapons of mass destruction from... It's just glasses, dude. Humanity doesn't stand a chance against her if she has these. She can't be allowed to wield them again. Man, those glasses must be OP. Oh, I made them just for this. Can you go and take them? Don't try to make me the bad guy. You can't go carrying dangerous weapons inside a school. Did they look that bad on me? I falter in the face of Arquade's uncharacteristic meekness. She's even more distracting than usual. I don't know if I'm just tired because it's lunchtime or if it's Arquade that's unraveling my focus. But I still have no idea what she... But you're at fault too, you know. You took so long to notice me down here. Ace of the water here. I don't know where I should enter from. So I was just about to jump up here. Hold on a second. Jump up to the 3rd floor? Okay, maybe Ark wasn't wrong about climbing. Yeah, there's plenty of room to stand. Or stand up there. And it looks pretty easy to jump. I take it back. She's clueless as ever. Oh, good thing you didn't. My class would have lost their collective minds. I let out a relieved sigh. She probably went mostly unnoticed out in the courtyard. Well, anyway, I guess as long as you know what you did was wrong. So, what are you doing here anyway? You said you were looking for clues. Just some investigation, of course. I'm looking around everywhere I can think of since I can't sense any of the dead. I appreciate the effort, but I'd appreciate it even more if it was night. I'll be more careful. Actually, I caught your scent while I was walking around here. And by the time I realized it, I was already in the school. That's why you came all the way into the courtyard? I always thought you were like a cat, but turns out you were a dog all along. Rude. I was being productive and following a lead. Compared to other places, there's no sign of the dead here. Don't you think it's worth checking out? Huh? Why would it be? If you can't sense them, then they're not here, right? Nothing happens at school. And everyone leaves at the end of the day, so place is always empty at night. If zombies were going to attack anyone, it would have been somewhere in the city. I guess so. And there's nothing weird going on here. I don't know about vampire senses, but I have eyes. If there were zombies walking around, I would have noticed, even with my glasses on. I get it. If you insist that there's nothing suspicious here, then maybe you're right. Not maybe, there's nothing here, trust me. Arcade doesn't look convinced. Yeah, it's already lunchtime. Now the students will start wandering outside. Our hiding spot behind the gym just got less secure. Anyway, we shouldn't stay here. I promise, I'll see you later. Please go home and rest. We might even meet your target tonight, you know? You're kicking me out, huh? Am I really that much of a bother? I wouldn't call you a bother, but you're definitely too stressful. S.O.? What's S.O.? Yeah, hiding her. Well, she is a vampire, though. I push Arcade from the back. Oh, significant other. Arcade makes to leave, but it does seem like there's a word or two she'd like to say. Whew. The tension finally drains from my body as I sigh. I should go eat something to build up some energy for it tonight. Huh? Huh? Did I just hear sound from behind a bicycle rack? I casually walked the shadowy section of the back. Someone watching me? There's no one here. Huh. A stray cat or so. I was being watched, huh? I bet you. Listen in on my conversation. I find Arihiko in the classroom after I get back from lunch. He wasn't here in the morning, so I'm guessing he just came to eat. Morning, Tono. Arihiko's got no shame. Even when he comes unfashionably late. If rumors of Arcade had spread through the school, then this guy would have definitely given me hell. I'm lucky Arcade actually went home. Sheesh, what's with that look? Ain't it nice to look at people like they're a 10-yen CD you found at the bottom of the bargain bin, you know? Right, sorry. I've been through some shit today. I'm kinda tired. Usually, I'm better at hiding my true feelings. I'll try to be more careful. For real? And dude, the last part was way worse than you were giving me. Than the look you were giving me. Arihiko chatters away as he walks over to his desk and right past it towards the class's rear exit. This guy is actually gonna eat lunch and then dip? Well, see ya. I'm gonna go save the world with some cool kids on the internet. Wow. Arihiko leaves the door with a grin. And before he leaves... Hey, we talked about stuff near the station a while ago, but have you heard about any other shady stuff? I threw out the question on a whim. Weird question, dude. There's not really anything as wild as that department store, but I guess the abandoned hospital near Kushizuka is kinda sketch. A bunch of punks were using it as their base a couple years ago, but now everyone's gone. The Kushizuka's couple stations away, yeah? Isn't it natural for people to stay away from a rundown place like that? No, I mean, one day they were using it, and the next they all disappeared. There's like 30 missing persons case still unsolved. It's just a ghost story though. Nothing like the shit near the station. Not even squatters touch it. It's just there. Okay. Our classroom class is surprisingly difficult. It's having a surprisingly difficult time deciding what to do for school festival next month. Turns out that the girls and boys are split, so we decide to delay our decision. After school activities are cancelled, and all the students are leaving early. Well then, there's no point in spacing out in the classroom. What should I do? Save. Mansion? But ultimately, we're talking about a dump 2 whole stations away from Soya. No wait, no, not no, the water. We go to the abandoned hospital. Not because arcade sparked my motivation, it's just 2 stations away. Okay. It's 20-minute bus ride from the terminal at Kushizuka Station. The hospital is a 20-minute walk. Hello, Golden Team. This isn't playing on auto, is it? see how spacious it is outside the gates. It must have been quite a large hospital before it got closed down. Weeds have taken roots in the cracks of the asphalt. One of the hospital wards seems to have incurred a significant damage. It's falling apart. What was the damage caused by a fire? Was that damage caused by a fire? If it was, the difference between damaged and undamaged areas, it's a little too extreme. The sky is so high here. The sky is high everywhere though. There are no tall buildings on the horizon, allowing the blue expanse to stretch into infinity. I suppose. It's later in the afternoon, but there's a clear sky that's so bright and vivid, it makes my eyes hurt. The barbed wire's nothing to my knife, and my entry goes without a hitch, though I don't notice anything unusual. Breaking and entering, I brace myself and remove my glasses, but there isn't anything like the jumble of lines I saw on the zombie the other day. In the end, it was a waste of time to come here, but I guess that's how investigation goes sometimes. I head back. Oh, what? That's it? Hold up a second. I sigh at a noise as I pass through the entrance, deciding that I'll make a dash for it. I arrive back at the mansion. Still angry from this morning. Wait, should I just gone home early? Hold up, I wanna save. Oops, not load. Save. What happens if I did it early? Load. Here. Yes. Okay. I arrived back at the mansion. The sun still hasn't set, which means Akiha isn't home. She's oh. So basically, not much changed. This would be far from the first time I've pissed her off, of course. I've been nothing but trouble since I came back. I'd like to tell her what's going on, but there's no way she'd believe this vampire stuff. I guess there's nothing left except to keep playing the part of the good-for-nothing brother. Ah, pretty chandelier. Welcome home, Master Shiki. I'm home, Hisui. Thanks for coming to greet me. Is Akiha home yet? Not yet. She'll be late today. We've been told you'll be dining alone. Okay. I'll just head back and rest. Master Shiki. Yes? Oh, such small boobies she has. Hisui casts a fleeting glance from the lobby before continuing. This is unrelated, but will you be leaving the house again tonight? Hisui looks me straight in the eye. She's seen through my plan, though that doesn't surprise me. Hisui already knows that I've been leaving my room at night. It's only natural for her to assume I'd do it again. So, the problem is how I respond. As a servant, she wants to know what time I'll be home. But telling her is the same as telling Akiha. My response needs to be well thought out. I'll save. Oops, not well. Save. I'll tell her the truth. Yeah. Even if I lied, I wouldn't be able to keep the truth from Hisui or Kohaku for long. So might as well let her know that I'll be out tonight. Yeah, I'll be going out for the night for the unforeseeable future. But I swear, it's nothing bad. I'm sure Kiha will be upset with me, but I'm committed now. Committed. That's right. There's a dangerous, mysterious vampire terrorizing our city, and Arcade is the only one who can do something about it. Above all, Soya is my home. I can't just ignore what's going on. I'm sorry. To cause you any trouble, but I'd appreciate if you could look the other way for me. I'll be back by midnight, so it would be great if you could just leave the door open. I assume you cannot tell us your reasons? Yeah. I'm sorry, and it makes me look terrible, but I prefer if you didn't ask me anything. I am here to serve you, Master Shiki. What kind of servant would I be if I looked upon my master with contempt? He speaks dispassionately, her face as blank as ever. That's all there is to it, I guess. I nod my head and start out the lobby. Please wait a moment. I pause, he calls out, her muted voice like never before. Oops. This may be forward of me, but that's a new expression on her face. As she clenches the hand that she looks towards me. If you prefer, I could keep your absence a secret from Mistress Akiha. You mean you cover for me? Yes. Akiha rarely leaves her room after dinner. My sister and I do nightly patrols, so if no one tells her, she has no way of knowing that you aren't in your room. But, that would be great. But are you sure? Oh, there. Akiha's your boss, isn't she? As I said, I am here to serve you. I don't know about this, but I'm suddenly happy I decided to tell her the truth. Not only did she listen to my crappy reasoning, but she's offering to even help me. Thanks, Hisui. That would be a huge help. And I'll give you a key card for the main entrance. Mistress Akiha had the code to the main entrance changed. This card will open the gate even in the middle of the night. Wow, Akiha's quick and ruthless. That was close. If I had left without saying anything, I might not be able to get back in. Good thing I told the truth. That's all I have to offer you. When you go out after hours, I will not stop you, but please, be careful. Hisui bids me farewell. What a blow. Bow. But what a blow! What a bow! Hell yeah! I just got help from an unexpected source. Now I can leave the mansion without worrying Akiha. Yeah! What could go wrong? I return to my room after eating dinner by myself. It's almost 10 o'clock. Time to get going. Yes, when in doubt, tell the truth. Maybe? Yes, tell the truth. Yeah. I pocket my knife and slip out of my room as quietly as possible. I could do next recording. I'm a horrible what's the word? Influence. Negative Riz. A bad influence on you. And I'm gonna tell you to be like, it's okay to leave your house 2 a.m. Just lie about it and go. Don't eat breakfast. Don't eat lunch. Do not eat dinner. Starve. Don't drink water for 3 days. You'll die. But that's a good thing. I'm kidding. Bad influence RP. Disclaimer alert. Do not listen to a word I just said. I take no responsibilities for your own starvation and thirst and possible death should you actually listen to a word in this recording I made. Yeah, what do you mean bad influence? I mean, like, it is, right? What would you do for bad influence? I mean, like, that's bad influence. Tell someone to not eat food. Skip all your meals. In fact, don't even drink water. For 3 days. This is not legal advice, exactly. Oh, come in. No. Let me drink. No one crosses my path along the way. Even the park is empty. People must really be afraid of the serial killer. Standing there is the woman in white. Okay, fine. An extra bad influence is like... Okay, next what you're gonna do is if someone looks at you and they don't smile, stab them. Make sure you carry a knife. Cut them down. And then knife their mouth so they smile. Like, what is it? The slit woman mouth smiley Japanese horror lady, whatever it's called. The slit. You know, the lady. No, you know, the lady. This just got worse. Bad influence. RP. See, that's pretty bad, actually. In fact, I don't even think I'm gonna record that one. I think I'll literally get banned. By the way, don't listen to me. I'm making a pretend idea thing for recording. That I probably won't do that one though, because that just took a whole 360 bad influence. That's pretty bad. Shiki. Huh? I don't know why she starts yelling the second she sees me. What's wrong? Did you forget something? Yes, jeez. Do you know what time it is? You're a whole 10 minutes late. 10 minutes? I couldn't have been here at 10 even if I sprinted from the mansion. Though I guess our crate was here right on time. So unpunctual. You're late. Negative affirmation. You are so untimely, so unpunctual. How dare you be a whole minute late? It's not like you had anything better to do in your life. Like, what they have to do to be a whole minute late? Nothing. You have nothing going on in your life. You dare be late by a whole minute? I don't know where I'm going with that. If you had a phone, I could. As convenient as it would have been to message her, the sheer absurdity of texting a little vampire pulls me back to reality. Actually, forget it. I'll make sure you come out. I'll make sure to come out earlier next time we meet up. Can you give me a pass for now? Gee, we're about to have a fight to death, you know? How are you so lax about this? She puffs her cheeks in anger. She's not in a good mood. I wonder if it's because she got here early. She's so punctual. How long have you been waiting here? Me? I came right after I woke up, so around 7? You mean you've been here for 3 hours? What was she thinking coming so early? Okay, so another idea is that you're late by 3 whole hours, and then I've been here for 3 whole hours, and it's like you kept me waiting here for 3 hours. Where were you? I thought you abandoned me. What else? I'm trying to think what scenario would happen if I was waiting in the rain for 3 whole hours and you were late. I bet you were with someone else. 3 whole hours of waiting here. I was waiting here just for you. Give me back my 3 hours. Who were you with? Huh? Tell me. And then I stab you. Bad end. Bro, she's so early though. She's so early. I quite mumbles as she's a little surprised about it. No! You made me wait in the rain for 3 hours! You died by yourself! I can't help it if you come 3 hours before we agree to meet. That's not the point here. It doesn't change the fact that you were late. Well, yeah, but why did you wait 3 whole hours? Even if you messed up the time, you could have just gone back to your place and waited there, right? Lover's quarrel? I don't know. I guess I was just having so much fun thinking about meeting up. The time I realized it was already 10. Wow. Time flew by. Like I said, I don't understand. She was so excited to see him that she just didn't realize the time. I wonder if it's because he killed me. I think a part of me is still broken. Yeah, let's blame him. something's still wrong, but I have no clue which part or why. I'm not sure how to respond. I can't do much except apologize. I was the one who cut her up into 17. The fact that it's always I have to remember I cut her up in 17 pieces. So, if something isn't right with her, it's probably entirely my fault. 17! Like, he always remembers. He cut up 17 pieces. Well, whatever. We've already lost some time. We shouldn't waste any more by chatting, yeah? Alright, it's a relief to hear that. But if you're late again, I'm going straight to your house. Can't complain when you're the one who can't keep his promise. But what? You can't do that. I won't be late, I swear. But if something unexpected happens, I mean, being late isn't the end of the world, is it? So please, never come to my house again. Akiha would get the wrong idea. And if I piss her off anymore, she might actually turn my room into a doghouse or something. Huh. By Akiha, you mean your sister? The one who looks nothing like you? You could have left the second part out, but yeah. I see. Are you afraid of her? Hey, what kind of brother is afraid of his own little sister? I think the words, but I chose to bite my tongue. I wouldn't say I'm afraid of Akiha, but I do find it difficult to interact with her. It's just that I don't want to make her worry. I've caused a lot of trouble for her. I'd rather not burden her with any more of this. See. You're awfully nice when it comes to your sister. Hey, I'm nice to everyone. There's just been an exception to the rule recently. I guess that's me. That's supposed to sound a little more biting. You realize it wasn't a compliment, right? Really? But you're saying I'm your exception, right? I kinda like that. Arkwright is still smiling. It's a carefree smile, like that of a child. My body feels weirdly hot. My my temperature must have gone up. She's going to overwhelm me completely if I don't take my eyes off her, so I make a show of turning my head away. Man, they so like each other, they just don't know it. I bet. We're searching for a vampire, yeah? Same as yesterday? And you're right, you can keep your glasses on, though. Just follow along. Must be a fever. It must be that anemia of his. Hey, give me a second. I'll be right back. Give me a second, BRB. Hello? Hi. Hi, Ranjakami. Hello. I'm back. Okay, that's weird. My mic was not picking up sound. Wow. Wow. Ah. I'm back. Thanks for the welcome back. I made me some tea. For my throat from all this reading. Thank you, Hiram Jakami. Okay. Made a ginger lemon honey tea. It's not even really tea, but what? It's like warm hot water mixed with ginger. It's a jelly ginger thing with honey and lemon. Okay, they're back. We just met up with Arcade. We wander into the dark city. Arcade seems to have a place in mind, but because she hasn't shared anything, it almost feels like a midnight stroll. Oopsies. We are going to narrow down our search tonight. We'll go with a busier route. Ah! I just wanted that. She leads us to the commercial district near the station. We traverse the sleepless city, rich and vibrant. Even past 10. Ah. It's a veritable exhibition of modern culture, buffet of light and sound. Yeah. A white shadow unchanged after untold centuries makes her way through the city as painted anew seemingly every few months. Untold centuries might be an overstatement. The phrase only came to mind because I've heard that vampires are immortal and long-lived. Take a look at that building, the narrow 6-story one. Can you see the lines of people going inside of it? Looks normal to me. No zombies. On to the next one. You can put your glasses back on. You've got ways to go. And I don't want you pushing yourself. Like she mentioned this afternoon, Arcade has a good idea where zombies patrol. She wants to check out 6 places. The first one, we're bust. The third spot, a building with rentable offices paid off. One of the security guards entering an unused office was an absolute cluster of lions. Arcade understood just by looking on my face that she had me wait in the hall while she entered the room, exiting casually just a minute later. Sorry, it's no good. It is a lily ghoul. They must be on guard after all the hunting we did here yesterday. Arcade shrugs. She hides it well, but I sense she feels discouraged. What are you smiling for? Are my failures funny to you? No, that's not it. I was just surprised that you got discouraged too. Huh. What's that supposed to mean? I get broken and splattered just like anyone else, you know. I wish she'd phrase that as happy and sad. That's just a tall order for this vampire princess. We sneak out of the buildings and make our way for our next destination. Just before midnight, we see fewer pedestrians, neon lights to begin shut off one by one. Car taillights pass us by. Arcade steps in time with them, as if to follow them home. We have now investigated 5 spots to no avail, which means we only have one chance left. They seem to be headed to the residential area. Akane doesn't say anything, but I get the feeling she was saving this one for last for a reason. I knew it was gonna be like this, but it's still rough. Searching on foot. Why does my BRB music sound like something you'd hear when the world is ending? It's an interesting piece of music that keeps you alert, and so you don't disappear while I'm BRB. That, or it's a boss music. If you disappear while I come back, then you're in trouble. Yeah. I don't know. I just like the song. Vampires hunting has always been a pain. The sire's coffin could be anywhere in the city. Finding it requires effort and patience. Yeah, okay then. I don't want to be here or anything. I just thought it must be tough on you. The beginning gives you Dota 2. Wait, why? Is Dota 2 music like... Is the intro music like that? All I can manage in response is a huh? Arcade is all business when it comes to hunting vampires. She'll do whatever it takes, as long as it produces results. Just because she can leap 10 meters in the air doesn't mean she's itching to skip the leg whip. Now that I think about it, it was the same when I met her. She fully integrated into human society in her search for vampires. Even though she could have done what Glove did, if she felt like it. It haunts me every time. Rip. What? Is there something on my face? You'll trip if you don't look in front of you. You know, it is pretty strange. Are you aware? Are you really okay with being with me? We're hunting vampires, aren't you scared? Huh? A baffled grunt escapes my throat. She's asking me this now. Am I okay with being with her? I don't even have to think about it. Sure, it's not like I have any other choice. We're working together because we share a goal, but... Sure, I'm scared, but I'll do it first for the common good. Akane accepts my answers with a faint nod. The conversation stops there. We walk through the empty streets in silence. We are far from the station now. These 2 hours haven't been very productive, but somehow it doesn't feel like we've wasted our time. Even if we didn't address the root of the problem, we've at least stopped it from getting worse for today. That must be the reason behind a strange sense of accomplishment. You don't have to worry about me. I finally give voice to a feeling I've never expressed. Shiki? I'm saying I'm okay. I'm just not very sturdy, you know. Yeah, it's not a fighting game. There are fighting scenes that happen, but it's a visual novel. Thank you. Guys, right? Sleep well. Have a nice rest. See you tomorrow. Good night. So when there's someone tough like you around, I feel at ease. Everything I see is broken. How I look at the world is polluted. I shouldn't be here. When I'm with her, it feels like the conclusions I've come to these past 7 years begin to fade. Hey, does that mean you're having fun when you're with me? The opposite. Do you know how taxing it is to hang out with a crazy vampire all day? Whatever comfort I feel comes from knowing that this can't possibly get any worse. Huh. Just what part of me is crazy? Plenty, like the fact that you come back to life and chase after people after you were killed. Or that you can shrug off a 3,000-degree flame like they're a mild inconvenience. You tape your wounds with a packing tape and you run up the side of skyscrapers. You also turn the area outside of the station into a crater. And you gave everything you had to protect me and the town from Blob's eyes. I like how he didn't voice this out loud. You flip bedrock like it's a table. You rub weird stuff in people's wounds. Oh, you show up at school in the middle of the day. Alright, it's quite enough. I see exactly how it is. You sure? I have a few more. No, I get it. I'm a vampire, right? Huh? Arcade picks up her pace while walking briskly ahead of me. Wait, hold up. You know I can't keep up with you if you go that fast. I follow her half jogging. Turns out the 6th destination was just up ahead. Wow! There it is, in the middle of the neighborhood. A typical 4-story apartment complex. There's gotta be 4 apartments per floor, with lights visible in most of their windows. The people who live here are still awake. People spending their time as they please. But as someone looking in from the outside, there's no way of knowing whether that involves any shady business. Hey, look at the lions. The strain it puts on my brain makes me nauseous. This place seems wrong. There's nothing unusual about the lines across the building, but it feels somehow lifeless. There's something unnatural about the brightness emanating from the interior, or from the strangely concentrated lines of death scrawled across the woman just now entering the apartment complex. I see I was right then. Instead of going to the entrance of the apartment complex, Arcade heads down the slope, heading to the underground garage. Whoops. The garage is guarded by a metal shutter. This looks like any old apartment building. Are you sure this is it? I am. There's a barrier on the shutter that wards people off and masks scent. I think there's a camera. They may have been able to see me, but it's too late for them to run now. Though they probably could have if I'd come by this afternoon on my own. Bending down, she places her hands under the shutter. Is she really gonna pull the shut? Yes. Can you cut this? Oh, sure, but should I? Yes, this is your area of expertise. Besides, if I rip it open, I might set off the alarm. Good point. Arcade is pretty good at keeping her cool under pressure. You wait near the entrance to the garage. If this is their nest, there could be as many as 10 undead inside. I'm sure you could take one on, but 2 or more might be too much for you. I think I could. Never mind. Where she slept? I don't think so. The building is not the same apartment. Or take out the scene? Oh, you mean like remove it? No. You see her body parts on the ground. I cut along the lines on the shutter. That was red stuff. I peer into the pitch black through the opening I just cut. I didn't say anything. I mispronounced the letter P. Not corrected. No. I wholesome and say so. I never swear on stream ever. I can't. No. I didn't swear. I said pitch. You guys can't hear. You guys to clean your eardrums. I said pitch black. Yeah, clean your eardrums. Yeah. There's something wrong with your ears. Oh, it stinks in here. A foul stench hits my nostrils. A garage reeks of rotting meat and rancid blood. Ugh, disgusting. I see several squirming clusters of very slimy. Yo, I'm enjoying Tsukihime. Yeah, I know, cold and nice. The sound of the shutter being... It's my first time reading it. So I'm fairly new to it. But hey. The sound of the shutter being sliced open seems to have caught their attention. There's 22 of them. Damn, they can count fast. With this many undead, there's no doubt that their sire is here with them too. Afraid there's more than we thought. This must be their nest. Right, I should... Huh? This isn't their nest, it's just a feeding ground. Don't worry, these are fresh undead. So, they're nothing. Just wait there, and I'll be done in a jiffy. Whee! Yeah, go cut them up! Holy shit! My brain has difficulty keeping up with the incomprehensible scene in front of me. Something so beautiful gets so grotesque. Like a figure skate performing in a graveyard full of decay. A throng of undead approaches their guest. She concludes a symphony of snapped bones with a single swing of her arm. A cacophony of fangs clattering to find their prey. The sound of splitting flesh, and somehow even within the mist of gore, A white shadow, untouched by a single fleck of blood. How's she doing that? It takes my breath away no matter how many times I see it. This girl, like, doesn't even get blood on her. Of course. These corpses don't stand a chance against her. Their abilities are too mismatched, their viewpoints too dissimilar, their very existences reside in different dimensions. As if the word unparalleled was coined for her, and her alone. To equate these vampires that exist only to drink blood must be no different from humans. They prey and nothing more. Another current of pain runs through my brain. It's what I get for going without my glasses for so long. I can't put them back on yet. Arcade may have said she could take them all by herself. But there's still more than 10 of them left. It'll take her less than a minute to deal with the rest of them at her current pace. But just in case, Huh? Something's wrong. Arcade's movements are slowing. She hasn't been injured. The zombies can't even get to her in the first place. But even still, her face appears to distort with pain with every enemy she rends. All of them fall to her terrible onslaught. The next thing I know, there's only one left. It shouldn't require excessive force. A zombie of this caliber ought to perish in a single slash of her claws, and yet... Perhaps seeing the fight's end, a white silhouette pulverizes the humanoid, holding nothing back. Shush, Arc Isaac! I just saw that. It's over. Standing in the center stage of the carnage is Arcade, her breath still ragged. As she finally loosens her shoulders, she looks like she's in pain. That idiot, I don't know what was going on her head of hers, but she's exhausted too much of her strength. She could have used a tenth of what she used just now and still finished things without breaking a sweat. Arcade. I quietly call her name from the entrance. How was it? Were you watching me, Hiki? I went a little harder since it's our last outing of the night. And because you're here and all. A little harder. That's an understatement of the century. I sigh. She really is a troublemaker. How am I supposed to respond to the idea if she just wanted to show off to me? Well, it was certainly impressive. Oh my god, there's something over there. Cheerful mood is cut short. My thoughts see my mind blank. Something strange and unspeakable draws my attention. Thank you for the follow, Persona. When did that get there? Or rather, how long have I failed to see it? A panther appearing in the back alley. Flaming corpses, dead things in the form of human beings. I've seen many share of abnormalities these past few days. I've experienced a lot of things for the first time. Hello, Bear Son. Yet, they're all based in reality. I'm doing well, how are you? There are variations of what I know, mere extensions of common sense. That thing is different. The air, is too irregular. Its classification too deviant. Its very existence is born of some indecent process. It belongs neither here in Soya, nor in Arcade's world. What the hell is that? I don't know. It's shaped like a person. Its stench is that of the zombies. But a humanoid as it is, it's discarded any claims as a Homo sapien. I don't sense any respiratory functions. I can't see how it would react in light. Yet my instincts grasp that this beast is built to be a predator. Well, I've never seen anything like it. It does remind me of something I know. It looks, it looks like it's got a spider's head and a human's body. Yeah. A spider. My mind is still frozen. I can't quite remember how to work my throat. The muscles in his flex and ripple. Yeah, look at that belly. Oh. Ew. A mass of bulging flesh isn't body fat, but many muscular arms, strange flesh tubes like writhing invertebrates. The moment I recognize it for what it is... Arcade! I shout. Arcade turns to look, sensing the aberration behind her. The monster's tentacles shoot out like a whip, crackling at the back of Arcade's neck. It's quick, but not quick enough to catch Arcade completely off guard. Arcade's claws fly to meet the limbs of flesh, the same claws that cut through the zombies' flesh as easily as scrap paper. Ah! But her rending claws are unable to sever the scourging tendril. Rather, the deflected whip keeps its inertia, brutally lashing across the woman's back. I hear it trigger firing at the back of my skull. The zombie is an aberration, that's one thing. Its skin is unusually resilient, that's another. The zombie is on a different level of repugnance. There's yet another. More than anything else, its second and third arm threaten to come down and end Arcade's life. No way. That's stupid. She's stupid. If she hadn't pushed herself, she'd never have gotten to this position. This is ridiculous. She's injured again, cornered up. Huh? Funny. How dare you clip Frost? I should ban you from ever clipping again. Ahem. Wait a minute. I said pitch! I said pitch! You misheard me! Duh. Yeah, I didn't say it though. I clearly said pitch black. Yeah. Yep. She's taking hits. even I could avoid. Ooh. Ooh. Thank God I'm not wearing my glasses. I probably would have broken them in anger if I was. The aberration leaps into the air, seemingly enjoying itself. A vulgar grin pulls at its lips. Having found a prey, it wouldn't normally be able to hunt. Ugh. Fluff you! Fluff you! That's mine. It's my fault. That's my job. I'm going to. I killed her. I brought her down, but she still forgave me. Trash like me who killed her for simple pleasure. Yes, and now you're fluffing dead! Don't touch her with those disgusting things. Yeah, power up. Yeah. I cut without thought, without wasted movement, like an animal driven by pure instinct. Am I running? Is it chasing me? It's fine. There's no hesitation in my steps. A second strike from the beast, short and fast, unlike the first. The equivalent of a jab in boxing, an action that maximizes speed with minimal movement. Not particularly powerful, but too fast for the eye to register, too fast to react to. That's not an issue for me. If I can't dodge it, I can just cut through it. I pursue the figure in front of me, a crimson cluster of tightly packed lines of death. Without even thinking, I'm slashing a potent one. There goes its left leg, despite how wary I'd been of it before. Now all I have left to fear is its bite, but I'm already close enough to reach it. I stab the point, thrumming just up and to the right of its navel. There are no death throes. The aberration simply collapses to the ground, like a mechanical doll with its batteries removed. Swearing never happened here. Finally I let out a breath that I've been holding all this time. I'm surrounded by lumps of rotting flesh. The thing I killed is gone, vanished into ash. I have better TV, which allows me to look at any deleted chat message. Hey, it's cheating! Meaning I saw the link you deleted. I didn't swear, though. I killed it. I snuffed the life out of the aberration without faltering for a second. My mind won't process things properly. Univision and you guys need to visit Dr. M4Ri for a cheap price of $100 a day. Regret, remorse, hatred, despair. It'll all return with a vengeance once I've calmed down. What a deal! I know, right? So book your appointment today, Linkstrama. I'm fine with that. I am. As long as Arcade is safe. This is the first time just now I used my power to save someone in full control of myself. And with no hesitation. I look back to find Arcade breathing heavily, her shoulders trembling. Are you okay, Arcade? I'm at her side in an instant. She holds... Hold on a second. That's what that... Light mode! Typical troll fan! Damn, that would hurt my eyeballs. Also, thank you, Linkstrom, for the 7 steam streak. She holds her heaving chest like she's in pain. Like a suffering animal that knows nothing but how to gasp for air. Don't let your guard down. Baka, baka. This kind of stuff happens because you move without thinking. Are you okay? Did you open your wounds? Her back is shivering. This is bad for one. She's completely drenched in sweat. Worried that Arcade hurt herself, I lean to take a good look and... Hey. You're such an animal. Oh my god, that was too much. Now this is just cruel. Arcade wasn't doubled over in pain. She was trying to hold back her laughter. You were faking it? Has human society already corrupted you that much? And you're sorry for being worried. You should have known you were too damn dense to get hurt. Oh, that was super mean. It did hurt, you know. Any further, and the cut on my stomach might have opened up again. The cut I got at someone's expense. That's not fair. No matter what I say, I'm still to blame, so I accept my defeat in silence. Alright, I get it. I'm very sorry. You could have skipped laughing like an idiot, but I'm glad you're okay. My mouth opens fire before I can help myself. And after I do, she's back to wearing that usual enigmatic grin. What now? Something else? Yeah. And I wasn't fake crying. It's true. I was happy too. I mean, just look how dependable you are. My cheeks are burning. I turn away and try and counter the sudden ambush. Huh? Something wrong, Shiki? It's nothing. It's just a little hot in here is all. Yeah. One excuse. That was genuinely terrible. Well, for now. Guys, can you hear his heartbeat? Heartbeat ASMR. So for now, I can't bring myself to look at our plate. I bring my hands to my face to hide my burning cheeks. But it only serves to heat them more. What's with that look? What is she thinking? As if being good at killing is something to be praised? Read the room, you're evil, a witch. And why the hell am I still happy about that? I need to calm down and chill the fluff out. Alright. I feel better now, so... What do we do now? This may not be their main base. We should look around for clues or something. Yeah, maybe gotta take a look around before anything else arrives. I doubt we... Why is the screen red? But we may find something that leads us to another feeling. I can't do this. The throbbing in my chest won't calm down. My face is burning up. Oh my god! I'm growing more lightheaded by the second. Arquade's voice feels like it's passing me by. He's having a heart palpitation attack. But what am I supposed to do? Anyone would be smitten being told that kind of smile. The pain in my head, the heaviness in my arms and legs is all because of Shiki. Yay, you okay? You're burning up. Was seeing undead without your glasses that hard on you? No, nothing like that, but can you just give me some space? I can barely move my head. I'm conscious, but my brain feels like it's stuffed with cotton, completely dulling my senses. Let's take a little break from our investigation. You probably wouldn't have left behind anything useful anyway. Taking out the feeding round is plenty for today. He won't be able to make a move so soon after losing their workers. Their only choice will be to come out of their own. She pulls me away by the arm. I nod vaguely and we leave the garage and the sea of body parts within. I rest on a bench. Full feeling returns to my arms and legs after about 30 minutes. I didn't notice it myself, but it seems that staring at the aberration's lines really did a number on me. Arquade stands in front of the bench. She's been staring at me since we arrived. Arquade, I'm not feeling dizzy anymore, so would you mind not looking at me like I did something wrong? If I hadn't done what I did, you might have opened your wounds like you said. That was a figure of speech. I've seen plenty of variant zombies. Your body is more important here. Do you remember what I said yesterday? Do not use your eyes too much. I know. I don't want to be broken either. I'll be more careful. Hello, Wario. You really are thick. Instilling a healthy sense of fear in you is gonna be a trial. Oh, I guess it's only natural to be this way when you're used to seeing death itself. What to do? Maybe if I gave you a good scare. Huh? Why is she so resentful about this? Someone explain it to me. I'm pretty sure I already experienced the ultimate fear when you chased me down the first time. You don't need to remind me how dangerous my eyes are. I know already. I've lived with them for 7 years now. That stuff just now wouldn't normally make me dizzy. It's just... I don't think it was from looking at all the lines too much. It was just overwhelmed from everything in Arcade. Just... what? Just tired from walking. I'm sure you're doing fine, but humans are bound to get tired after walking 2 hours straight. You say so, but... are you sure you don't view yourself too objectively? Like maybe you hate yourself because of your mystic eyes. If I hated myself, I wouldn't worry about my eyes in the first place. Just to be clear, I've never despaired at my situation or anything. That's a little surprising. Sure is, but this is a question of dignity, of having a place to belong. Someone once said that even a person like me has a reason to live. That's why I don't want to fall into despair or hate myself. It may be a small thing to live my life by, but it's brought me this far. Besides, it's not like it's all that bad. Sure, eating without my glasses can be difficult, but not having much of an appetite saves a lot of time. I've always been a light eater anyway, so it's a pretty good combo. I'm not sure I can see the connection between a mystic eye-related loss of appetite and your body's inherent digestive function. I was just joking. It's a little embarrassing if you take it seriously. This is serious. I know you said you obtain your mystic eyes later in life, but it's possible they just took time to manifest. What do you mean? Powers like yours may manifest suddenly, but the mutation needs a foundation in order to take root. Even if none of your ancestors had specific eyes, there should have been some with something resembling them. Mages transplant their knowledge and circuits into their children, but abnormalities like yours are transmitted genetically by breeding, though oftentimes they'll skip generations. Genetically? You mean I got them from my father? More like your entire family. It's far more unnatural to assume you're the only special one. If you have such an unusual power, it's likely your entire lineage is special. Are you telling me you can't think of any other examples in your family? I can't help but laugh at the question. She wants me to believe that all of this is genetic. That Akiha, or Makihisa have eyes like mine. I'm 100% positive that's not the case. I'm the only weird one in the family. Besides, without my accident, I never would have gotten these eyes in the first place. They weren't inherited at all. More like a side effect. I'll take it to consideration. Thanks, Ette. I'm falling asleep. Hey, what are you thanking me for? This must be tough for you to talk about, and I went and brought it up anyway. That's fine, really. I know you're doing this because you're worried about me. You came to my school, so I wouldn't have to push myself tonight, right? Even though being outside on the day is hard for you. So, thank you. Though, I may be a little late in realizing how thoughtful you've been. Ears! But what about you? Is the injury in your stomach really okay? It's fine. Why do you ask? You weren't looking so good there for a second. You seem like you're pretty hurt, or at least irritated by something. Oh! I feel a strange sting in my chest. It's not painful, just ticklish. Shiki? What is this? I stick my hand into my shirt without thinking. It's slimy. My fingers are coated in something thick and sticky, like weird. It's wet. I pull my hand from my shirt and from my fingers to my palm. What the hell? It's liquid crimson blood. Are you bleeding? What? Another sting. That strange feeling. It took me far longer to recognize. It's coming from the old scar on my chest. Oh, Shiki, that's weird. It doesn't hurt. A wound didn't open up either, but I'm bleeding. It's so red. It's bright, pure, eye-catching liquid. I wonder if that thing caught me with its claws. It doesn't hurt. It seemed like it stopped, so I don't think it's anything to... Akoi is staring, perhaps more accurately. She's so fixated on the crimson liquid that covers it. Earthquake? She doesn't answer. Her breathing is slow and labored. Heavy shaking breaths like it's hurting her to breathe. If she's a vampire, yeah. Hey, Earthquake. Is it your wound? I grab her shoulders, but when I do, she quickly brushes my hand, fleeing my concern. Arcade? Shiki? She pushes out my name between her shell and a hint of hostility ringing through her tone. No, I would never think something like that. What is this? Arcade looks away uneasily. What's wrong? You're acting weird. You still need more time to rest? Yeah, and it looks like I pushed myself a little too hard. I'm gonna go home. Alright. You did say we were done for the day? Right, I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be waiting here. She's gone before I can stop her. And going after her was never an option. Without even giving me another look, she leaped into the night sky. Like a rabbit hopping across the moon. Okay. Following the road up is a residential district. I eventually reached the state's outer wall. It's a little past 2 in the morning. Damn, you're late. My fatigue is really starting to set in now. I wonder if she's really okay. Arcade's expression when we first parted steadily weighs on my mind. She didn't seem tired or in pain, but... That's strange. There's something standing there between the street lamps where neither light reaches. Thump. The first thing I feel is terror. The situation is so unnatural, so unreal. It feels like my heart will stop. Unfortunately, I'm already used to things like this. Masking my quick impulse, I quickly take a knife in hand. Is it the detective? My blood is flowing at double its usual speed, or perhaps that's just another illusion. It's definitely a person. I can't see anything other than that. There's something strange about that silhouette. It's getting closer. Tap, tap, tap. The sound of hollow footsteps. The only exposed eye is bloodshot and fixated. Is it the dude with the bandages? Thump. The blade of my knife is set loose. The other hand goes to the temple on my glasses. A chill crawls its way to the back, like a centipede. At one final step, the figure crosses the point of no return. At that very moment, a light from the streetlight vanishes with an audible click. Even though the moon is bright tonight, the world is plunged into darkness. Thump. My heart races as if to inform me of my rapidly approaching demise. His blade races towards my left arm near the bicep. My reason will catch up later. I bring my knife to meet the flash streaking towards me, through the darkness deflecting it just in time. The edge of the shadow's lips contort. Somehow I sense it grinning, but I can't lose focus. I need to counter this thing. Although I'm surprised it's all perfectly calm. Not a second has passed since this figure first came into sight. My thoughts have ceased, time frozen over. I don't have a moment to waste on being shot. The clashing of our blades sends sparks into the night air. Though this is unnatural, darkness conceals us both. I can see something shining brightly within it. Distinct shimmering junctions connecting the life underneath it. Wow, that looks weird. I deflect a relentless blade exactly how I intended to. Just one thing that astounds me is the fact that my body is able to stop these shrouded attacks so precisely. Even when I'm already this exhausted, is my opponent simply easy to read? That may be part of it, but it's not all. My arm is simply following the map of lines and points that my eyes see. And in complete darkness, they're all I can see, so I can focus on them alone. My head, it hurts terribly. My thoughts are on fire, my chest stings, my head hurts, and my scar is hot. My eyes feel like they might spill from their sockets. But this feels familiar. Something like this happened long, long ago. Yes. The body of a child covered in blood. Akiha bloodied and crying. My own blood soaked hands. Maybe he killed when he was a kid too. Metal crashes against metal. Pure instincts allow me to continue deflecting the blade. That was close. I blacked out there for a second. It won't let me guard down again because I know where it's aiming. I can parry every strike before my mind even catches up. The reason is simple. It's aiming for my body lines. That's why I know where it'll aim before it even moves. All I need to do is protect the line it's most likely to be aiming for based on its posture and timing. The second I realize my enemy's strategy, I finally speak. Can you see them? I know it. The figure can see the same exact thing I do. Damn it. The shadow laughs in the darkness. Its bloodshot eye stares me down mockingly as if to say, so you finally noticed. Blood is rapidly pumped to my body. The corner of my lips rise in a confluence of exhalation and fear. I see. Then we're on equal terms. If either of us hit their marks, it'll be over. But that doesn't matter to me, not anymore. So what if any of its cuts could kill me? If that was enough to scare me, I wouldn't be alive right now. I think of the sheer cold I endured before. Love was far more impressive. This thing doesn't even compare to a vampire like that. Even if it might be the one arcades after. After all things considered, I have the upper hand. Attack, attack, attack. After taking the offensive, the figure is keeping up, but it's forced to dedicate everything to matching me. I can win. I don't know who this is or where they came from, but what I do know is that I'm cornering them. Goosebumps form my skin. My heart races with a feeling of power. I can win. I'm stronger. I'm stronger. If this is going to kill me, then I'll just kill them first. I deflect my opponent's attack, disarming them. I step forward and a thrust of the knife, bared like a fang, at the now unprotected lines before me. But something's odd. Why don't I feel any hesitation? Finally, huh? The street lights flicker back on, rousing my mind from its feverish state. There's no one in front of me. A shadow I engage with in battle isn't there. It's been flung against the estate's outer wall, impaled by a long, thin object. I struggled to make sense of the situation. The figure that attacked me, a man, was run through with a rod-like object that flew in from the side. An impact must have flung him against the wall. No human can survive something like that. But that thing isn't human. Don't interfere. His voice is hoarse. The man, his guts skewered, wheezes as he glares in the night sky. I keep my distance as I follow his gaze, and there... familiar figure. Oh, is that Miss Noel? The teacher. She's dressed like a nun. In her right hand, she holds a narrow-bladed weapon. In her left, a halberd. I recognize the shape of the former, or to be exact, part of my brain remembers it, having entered my field of view. On a subconscious level, I know it's one of those swords that saved me from Bob's icicles. Our eyes meet. She shoots me a smile, and in the next moment, she launches her swords at the shadowed figure. Oh, temple, manifest. As she says those words, lights burst from the swords. I can hear airship as she readies her halberd. She readjusts her grip and leaps down from the light, aiming for her target. A man cries out as flesh and bones severed. The shadow-like substance surrounding him is dispersed by Noel's implement of lore. The man's shadow and all begins to dissolve, just like the aberrant zombie I fought in the garage. He stared down at his body and fades away. His black, bloodshot eye exudes hatred, as if he were cursing my very existence. All I can do is stare dumbfounded. The man fades with the shadows that surrounded them. I erased completely from this world, with no evidence he ever existed in the first place. All that remains are the sounds of wind chirping insects. Feels like any other night now. It's like the entire world is pretending that the man who screamed his heart out never existed. Meanwhile, I've been left with an equally strange person. Good evening. I've heard this country was safe at night, but it seems that doesn't go that far in this town. I was out for a walk, and what do I find but a cute little student of mine being attacked by some sort of vampire? Or could it be that there's something special that drew danger to you, Shiki Tono? The woman turns to face me. She smiles with an obvious, unbridled hostility. There's no mistaking it. It's none other than our school teacher's latest substitute teacher, Noel-sensei. Should I still call you that? I don't mind it, but this isn't the school. I think we're both feel more comfortable if you didn't think of me as your teacher. Her footfalls reverberate in my ears. Noel's getting closer. With a halberd in hand and an unsettling smile plastered on her face, she approaches. I save. Here. I don't trust you. Take a defensive stance. That won't do you any good. Oh, why is she gonna kill me? Noelle leaves me a second. I ready my knife. The difference in reach between our weapons is far too great. Faster than I can react, she swipes at my side with the butt of her polearm. Am I dead? My head spins an overwhelming impact. The attack must have sent me flying over a meter through the air. I brace myself, ignoring the pain. My back hits the asphalt, and I'm able to absorb some of the shock, but Noelle's already there. Bad move, Shiki. How do you think your enemy would respond if you took such a hostile pose? I'm already a bit of a coward, so I can't help but give it all I've got. Are you still alive? I prop my arms under me to try and stand up. Noelle steps down on my chest with with a heavy boot. Be a good boy. Stay there. I won't hesitate to snap that pretty little neck of yours if you move. I glare up at Noelle from the ground. I don't understand what's happening in the slightest. All I know is that this woman honestly wants to kill me. Damn it, you're a vampire too? Excuse you. Oh, vampire? Me? You think I'm the same as those monsters? Her boot presses harder on my chest. She's seriously pissed at the mere insinuation she might be a vampire. No traces of biting on the throat. No reaction to my boots soaked in holy water. No morphing of the face into one of my liking either. Inquisition, you can go ahead and stand up, Shiki Kono. Man. Now free, I stand myself to try and get my breathing under control. I'm hurting all over. I think I got off with only some light internal bleeding. Here, your glasses. You should be careful not to drop things, you know. Right, you're the one who made me drop them, though. I take my glasses from her and place them back where they belong. Now then, what the hell is going on? And that's why Pretty Boy shouldn't walk in the dark alone. I only wanted to teach you a lesson. But I nearly gobbled you up. She laughs like she made a little mistake. I'm at general loss for words. Why aren't you saying anything? Did your vampire not tell us about us? She didn't, did she? I guess a weakling like me isn't even worth the attention. That's fine. I wouldn't want her talking about me anyway. Alright, I'll give you a quick little lecture. My job is to protect the city, like a beautiful heroine, sorta. And pretty part of a secret organization that protects human society from vampire scum. Cool, right? She laughs as she speaks, which makes it difficult to judge how serious she's being. As dubious as her explanation was, it does remind me of something. You're an executor of the church, is that it? Yep, you got it. You're an atheist, aren't you? This might not really hit home for you, but we protect all mankind in the name of the Lord. Even countries in the latter day of the Dharma. Which means your beautiful substitute is actually more like an amazing exorcist sent here by the church. An exorcist, someone who purifies demons. I don't know if vampires count as demons, but it doesn't seem like she's lying. Alright, this is a bit sudden, so I don't know if I believe you, but I'll choose to for now. Anyway, this is the second time you've helped me out. Thank you for saving me. Second time? Oh, I get it. This time's different. I didn't happen upon you or anything. I've been following you from the start. You have. Oh. Yep. Ever since you left the mansion. What? Vampire extermination is my job after all. Can't trust any human who follows a vampire's orders. Her logic tracks. But she's missing some important context. I am not following Arcade's orders. And besides, she's a good vampire. We're both trying to save the city. Ordinary, I would have killed her straight away. But she's a total monster on a regular day, so it's not like I can beat her now with a big boss sent my master back as well. That's why I thought I'd take care of the smaller prey first. Is that supposed to be me? Sure, if that monster is a rabid dog, then you're more like a cute little shrimp. A delicious snack for both vampire and us. But something was weird. I've been watching you for a few days, but doesn't seem like you're following orders. Nor has she drunk your blood, so tell me, why are you with that monster? I infer and swallow the words. It's not the way Noah asked the question that bothers me. It's that she's asked it at all. More silent treatment. Is it because you want to be friends with a vampire? It's a bit cliche, but do you want eternal life? The question catches me by surprise. I never considered that. But I guess it would be a natural reason to seek out friendship with a vampire. Wait, I mean, that isn't possible with Arcade. I mean, she doesn't drink blood. She doesn't create new allies or grant people abilities. That sort of offer wasn't even on the table. Isn't it obvious? I'm helping her because I want to protect my home from vampires. I stared intently into her eyes. I'm not interested in going back and forth against her, but I won't sit her and let her say whatever she wants about Arcade and me. I tell her as much with my gaze alone. That's so. Well, if you had been bitten, I would have chopped off your limbs and left them around the forest as lawn ornaments just now. But I can't lay a finger on regular humans, so I'll just pretend I didn't hear you say that. Nell turns around and begins walking away. She seems unable to accept the idea of fighting on the same side as a vampire, but at least she's calmed down. Or maybe my answer just made her lose interest. Oh, here's the warning. I said I was following you. There's a deeper meaning. The dead apostle we're looking for has been in Soya for years. According to my master, they're not like true ancestor who showed up just the other day. Not all vampires come from outside. Some can be far closer than you think, lying dormant for decades, and sometimes they may even reside within the walls of the most influential folk around. You understand? You said you want to protect your home. Maybe you should worry about protecting yourself first. What's that supposed to mean? Isn't it obvious? The undead was after you. Not that vampire slaughtering true ancestor, but you, a regular human. Let's meet again if you survive long, Shiki Tono. With that, the woman dressed like a nun walks away. As she does, she tosses her gaze to the street lamp. Maybe I'll jump up there and make my way home. All cool like. Nope, not happening. As if I can make a jump like that without a running start. Like I could, I wouldn't be even human. Her thoughts plainly apparent. Noah continues on down the road. Massive pull hand and arm. She's certainly something. As if uttering the comment took the last of my remaining strength, my knees give out under me and I slump against the wall. You're after me? It's not unfathomable. I am cooperating with Arcade after all. That's not right. I don't know what the real reason is, but I have a feeling that isn't it. My vertigo returns. Now the adrenaline has faded. With one hand against the wall for support, I make my way to the main gate. I'm amused. My chest hurts. I'm sleepy. I need to get to my room. I'm still conscious before my body completely gives out on me. I can worry about the rest later. But the gate is much farther than I thought. As my headache begins to ease, the tension abandons the rest of my body. Good morning! What the hell? What time is it for you, man, Muse? There's no way it's morning for you. What? No way. Hey! It's a cat! It's midnight. It's not morning. Oh my god, finally! I can save and sleep. Oh, thank god. Oh wow, I finished it. Oh my god. I'm going to sleep now. I'm sleepy. Okay. And he was never heard from again. The moment I just say morning, really? Huh. I say happy midnight. Or I don't know. I consider midnight night. You know? I'm sleepy. I'm falling asleep. I'm sleepy. Noon? Nah, noon happens at 12 p.m. onwards. And then around like 7 p.m. is like evening. Up until like maybe 5 a.m. Like late evening. I hope it's night. Yeah, I know, right? Okay, I want to sleep. I'm gonna pass out. I'm sleepy. Oh, no, I don't think I'm gonna raid anyone. I'm gonna sleep. I'm tired. Yeah, man. I mean, what the hell? Why are you late? It's only midnight. How dare you be late to my stream? What kind of husbando is late comes at the end when Milady Reaper Wife's gonna go sleep? You only care to see me when I'm gonna leave. What is this? Wow. I skip. I'm gonna sleep. Also, for my newest, hold up. Oh, I'm so sleepy, guys. Man, where's that video of my? I don't sleep. That was a loud yawn. Oh, I'm dying, guys. I gotta freaking sleep. I actually woke up at 8 a.m. I heard noise. I was like, what the hell? And then I just was awake. Man. Part of me is like looking at this video of mine. And it's like, man, this video sucks. I'll private it now. Man, this is like so uncharacteristic of me. No, yes. I refuse to give in to TikTok brain rot. I mean, that's good. It's not on brand. It's a thing. I don't even know if people like this sort of content. I should get rid of it. This content is... I have no idea what I was thinking. only shorts I'm watching is the Lily Piffle videos. Shorts? I barely upload shorts, but I uploaded a video earlier. And it was like... I said bad words. Anyway, you can't watch it anymore. I changed my mind. Yeah, I said some choice words in this RP video of mine. Yeah. It's a video I made with the perspective that I'm talking to someone and they admitted to something that they did to someone, but it was so disgusting that I called them names and I told them I'm gonna block them, and then I swore at them and I yelled at them. I was like yelling and stuff. Well, too bad. It's privated. I hope you enjoyed it. Well, it lasted. I'll do a different one. Yeah. Well, yeah. So anyway, it was funny to watch. No, it's so unsay-so and uncharacteristic and stuff. I said so many bad words. We will delete this. It never happened. It never happened. I'll do some other RP video. Okay, I'm gonna go sleep. I'm so tired. My gosh. My brother and I say brothers. Yeah, more than one brother. That's nowhere near as bad. Really? Does antinomy yell at you? He call you words. He call you slurs, huh? Well, I have a lot of siblings. Oh my god. Gamer words, yeah. I don't say gamer words, but I did swear. The one time you'll ever catch me say the actual F word. Well, it didn't actually exist. It's gone now. It's too late. Noob. It's gone. You'll never see it. Ever. It didn't ever happen. Yeah. Yeah, I said the fluff word. The actual fluff word. But now I'm thinking about it, I'm like, you know what? Do I want this on my record on my YouTube channel? Nah, I'll do a different one without the swearing. Yeah, I'll do like another one where I'm like, wow, man of Muse, you did what to? Why would you? You absolute trash heap. You don't deserve any friends. I hope you never find love. You are undeserving of presence of others. You deserve no kindness whatsoever. Something. Yeah, something like that. Something like that, yeah. It was like super negative. I don't even know if that's negative affirmations. It was my I insult you RP. Anyway, I saved. So I'm gonna sleep now. I'm ippy. Alright, everyone. I'm not gonna read. I'm just gonna end it. I'm sleepy. Anyway, have a good night, cheer over us. Have a good night, Memorial. Have a night, Flora. Have a night, Man of Muse. Have a good night.